Hi friends, this is Manikanda Prasanna Kumar. Welcome to my channel Maths with Money. You can follow me on my Facebook page Maths with Money. Regarding myself, I was selected in RRB NTPC and also SSC CGL, and I have 3 years experience in teaching quantitative aptitude. సో ఆల్రెడీ నేను సెప్టెంబర్ 11th CGL 2018 మెయిన్స్ ఎగ్జామ్ అనేది ఎక్స్ప్లెనేషన్ క్వాంటిటేటివ్ అప్టిట్యూడ్ సెక్షన్ అంతా ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయడం జరిగింది. అండ్ ఇన్ దిస్ వీడియో ఐ విల్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ సెప్టెంబర్ 12th ఏదైతే ఎగ్జామ్ జరిగిందో వాటిలోని క్వాంటిటేటివ్ యాప్టిట్యూడ్ క్వశ్చన్స్ ఎక్సెప్ట్ డేటా ఇంటర్ప్రిటేషన్ క్వశ్చన్స్ అనేవి చెప్పడం జరుగుతుంది. సో ఈ వీడియోలో మనం మెయిన్గా మొదటి 10 క్వశ్చన్స్ అంటే 1 to 10 క్వశ్చన్స్ అనేవి ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేయడం జరుగుతుంది. ఓకే, క్లియర్? So regarding this video, it is first thing, and next video start చేసే ముందు I will explain pure maths PDFs. All pure maths PDFs are available now in Instamojo లో అవైలబుల్గా ఉన్నాయి. అలానే మీరు నా నెంబర్కి అంటే వాట్సాప్ నెంబర్కి మీరు మెసేజ్ చేసినా కూడాను గూగుల్ పే ఫోన్పే చేసి మీరు ఆ స్క్రీన్ షాట్ అనేది పంపించిన సక్సెస్ఫుల్ పేమెంట్ స్క్రీన్ షాట్ పంపించిన మీకు పీడిఎఫ్స్ అనేవి ఇవ్వడం జరుగుతుంది. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ ఏ పీడిఎఫ్స్ మీకు అవైలబుల్గా ఉంటాయి అంటే ఏపీపీఎస్సీ ఎగ్జామ్ ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యే వాళ్ళకి జనరల్ స్టడీస్ ప్రీవియస్ ఇయర్ క్వశ్చన్స్ కంపైలేషన్ అనేది టాపిక్ వైజ్ అనేది చేయడం జరిగింది. మోర్ దెన్ 580+ క్వశ్చన్స్ అనేవి ఈ విధంగా అంటే మొత్తం మనకి ఈ టాపిక్స్ ఏవైతే ఉన్నాయో కరెంట్ అఫైర్స్, పాలిటీ, హిస్టరీ వీటన్నిటిని టాపిక్ వైజ్ సెగ్రిగేట్ చేసి ఇవ్వడం జరుగుతుంది. ఓకే, ఈ పీడిఎఫ్ కూడా మీకు అవైలబుల్గా ఉంటుంది. అంతేకాకుండా మనకి నెక్స్ట్ జామెట్రీ మెన్సురేషన్ 2D, జామెట్రీతో పాటు 2D మెన్సురేషన్లో ఉన్న టాపిక్స్ ట్రయాంగిల్స్, క్వాడ్రిలేటరల్ సర్కిల్స్, ఇన్స్క్రైబింగ్ ఫిగర్స్ ఇవన్నీ కూడా మీకు దొరుకుతాయి. అంతేకాకుండా 3D మెన్సురేషన్, ఆల్జీబ్రా, ట్రిగ్నోమెట్రీ, ప్రోగ్రెషన్స్, కోఆర్డినేట్ జామెట్రీ కూడా ఉంటాయి మీకు. ఇవన్నీ కూడా ఎక్స్క్లూజివ్గా ఎస్ఎస్సి CGL ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యే వాళ్ళకి, ఏపీ ఎస్ఐ అండ్ కానిస్టేబుల్స్ ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యే వాళ్ళకి బాగా యూజ్ అవుతాయి. అలానే ఆర్ఆర్బీ ఎన్టీపీసీ ప్రిపేర్ అయ్యే వాళ్ళకి ఇది చాలా చాలా ఎక్కువ అనమాట, ఇంతకు మించి అయితే రాదు. నెక్స్ట్ అంతేకాకుండా పర్టికులర్గా ఏపీపీఎస్సీ పెట్టే డిఏఓ ఎగ్జామ్, డివిజనల్ అకౌంట్స్ ఆఫీసర్ ఎగ్జామ్ ఎవరైతే ప్రిపేర్ అవుతున్నారో వాళ్ళకి ఈ 3 టాపిక్స్ అనేవి చాలా చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ అనమాట. స్టాటిస్టిక్స్, మ్యాట్రిసెస్, సెట్స్ అండ్ ఫంక్షన్స్ ఈ టాపిక్స్ కూడా మీకు ఇన్స్టామోజోలో అవైలబిలిటీగా ఉంటాయి. ఓకే, సో నౌ విల్ స్టార్ట్ అవర్ మెయిన్ వీడియో, దట్ ఈస్ CGL 2018 మెయిన్స్ క్వశ్చన్ విచ్ వాజ్ కండక్టెడ్ ఆన్ September 12th. Okay, let's see the first one. చాలా క్లియర్గా చూడండి ఇక్కడ. A is 25% more than B and B is 40% less than C. If C is 30% more than D, then by what percent A is less than D? Okay, సో బేసిక్గా మీకు ఎప్పుడైనా నేను చెప్పాను, వెన్ ఎవర్ పర్సెంటేజెస్ ఆర్ దేర్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు కన్వర్ట్ దెమ్ ఇన్ టు ఫ్రాక్షన్స్. ఓకే, సో ఫస్ట్ పర్సెంట్ ఈజ్ వాట్ 25%, దట్ మీన్స్ 1/4. మోర్ అన్నాడు కదా, ప్లస్. 40% లెస్, దట్ మీన్స్ మైనస్. 40% మీన్స్ మైనస్ 2/5. నెక్స్ట్ 30% మీన్స్ 3/10 అండ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ మోర్, సో ప్లస్ 3/10. So now what he was given, the 25% is the relation between A and B. So here if I take the ratio of A is to B, the ratio A is 25% more than B. If B is 4, A is 1 more than B, that is 5. Okay, next 40% less than C, that is B is to C. B is to C is given. Okay, if C is 5 parts, B is 2 parts less than C, that is 3. Okay, next what about C and D relation? C is to D. C is 30% more, that means if D is 10 parts, C is 3 parts more than D, that is 13. So now I know the values of A is to B, B is to C and C is to D, and I want to find out the relation between A and D. So how do you find out the relation between A and D? Multiplication of extremities, that is important. Multiplication of extremes. Here, this multiplication and this multiplication. So ఏవైనా క్యాన్సిల్ అయితే క్యాన్సిల్ చేయండి. 5 క్యాన్సిల్. సో 3 into 13 39 is to 10 into 4 40. So finally, what is the relation or what is the ratio between A is to D? 39 is to 40. So here what you have to find out, by what percent A is less than D, you are comparing A with D. So how much it was less? 1 part is less upon, you are comparing with D. So by 40 into 100. 0, 0 cancel. 10 by 4 means 2.5 percentage. 2.5 percentage ekkadundamma? Fourth option. Clear all of you? So whenever percentages is there, you have to convert them into fractions, and you have direct relation to find out A is to D is multiplication of extremes, this extremes and this extremes ratio. Okay, clear? Next one, second one. A circle is inscribed in a quadrilateral ABCD, touching AB, BC, CD and AD at the points P, Q, R and S respectively. Okay, and angle B is 90 degrees. Angle B is 90 degrees. And if AD is 24, AB is 27, DR is 6, then what is the circumference of the circle? Circumference of the circle means, what is the formula for circumference of the circle? 2 pi r. If I know the radius of the circle, then definitely I will know the circumference of the circle. Yes. How do you find out the radius of the circle? So first you have to draw the diagram. That is very, very important. Okay. So first here it is a quadrilateral, and in which one angle is 90 degrees. Yes. So that's why I draw a quadrilateral in which one angle is 90, that is B, and it is A, and it is C, and it is D. AB is 27, AD is 24, and DR, first here PQRS, you have to write down PQRS also. Suppose it is a circle. So please remember, it is a touching point. Okay. AB ni P. Okay. BC it is Q, and it is R, and it is S. And what he was given? DR. DR is 6 centimeters. Okay. Suppose it is the radius R. Sorry, it is the center O and radius R. Now observe clearly. For this circle, DR and DS are the tangents drawn from the external point. So definitely they are equal. So if it is DR is 6, DS is also 6. If DS is 6 and total DR is 24, what about AS? It is 24 minus 6, that is 18. If AS is 18, AP is also 18, because these are the tangents drawn from the external point A. So it is 18. Clear? Total 27 and AP is 18. So what about BP or PB? 27 minus 18, that is 9. BP is 9 centimeters. But it is radius of the circle? We don't know. Let's see. So here BP and BQ are tangents, and it is a 90 degrees. Yes. So tangent is the angle between the tangent and radius is always 90 degrees. So it is also 90. Since it is tangent at point P, so it is also 90. So it is also 90. Clear? So all the internal angles of this quadrilateral BPOQ are 90 degrees. So it may be square or rectangle. Yes. And one more thing, BP and BQ are the tangents drawn from the external point. So they are equal. If in a quadrilateral, if all the internal angles are 90 degrees and adjacent sides are equal, any pair of adjacent sides are equal, then it becomes a square. If it is a square, all sides are equal. So BP is 9, so it is also 9, it is also 9, it is also 9. So finally what you will get? Radius of the circle is 9 centimeters. Since radius of the circle is 9 centimeters, 2 pi into 9, that is 18 pi centimeter is the circumference of the circle. That's it. Okay. Next question. Third one. Third. 1 plus sin phi by 1 minus sin phi equal to p square by q square, then secant phi is equal to. So using substitution you can do it, okay? Otherwise without substitution also you can do it, okay? How can you solve it? Okay, if I take without substitution I'll tell you. So that is using componendo and dividendo, I can write this as 1 by sin phi equal to p square plus q square by p square minus q square. So in a right angle triangle, if it is phi, okay, 1 by sin phi equal to, this means sin phi equal to p square minus q square by p square plus q square, that is opposite side. Opposite side is p square minus q square and hypotenuse is p square plus q square. We have a triplet, that p square minus q square and 2pq and p square plus q square forms a triplet. So that's why with this triangle, what is the value of secant phi? Secant means hypotenuse, that is p square plus q square by adjacent side, that is 2pq. ఎక్కడైనా ఉందా మనకు ఆన్సర్? లేదు. సో దట్స్ వై ఐ హ్యావ్ టు డివైడ్ ఇండివిజువల్లీ. 1/2 టేక్ ఏ కామన్. p square by pq, that is 1 by q. q square by pq, that is 1 by p. So sorry, p by q. p by q plus q by p. So 1/2 into p by q plus q by p, that is second option. Clear? That is the correct answer. Is there any doubt? Anybody? No? Okay. సో ఇప్పుడు అలా కాకుండా కొంతమందికి ఏమనిపిస్తుంది అంటే, సార్ ఇఫ్ ఐ టేక్ యూజింగ్ సబ్స్టిట్యూషన్ ఇఫ్ ఐ టేక్ phi is equal to 0, phi equal to 0 degrees. Phi 0 means 1 plus sin 0, it is 0 0. So p square by q square equal to 1. Yes, it implies p square equal to q square or p equal to q. Yes. If I substitute p equal to q in the options, secant phi, secant 0 equal to how much? 1. So answer should be 1. Clear? So p equal to q ఇక్కడ సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేస్తే ఇది ఎంత వస్తుంది మనకు? p power 4 by 2p square అంటే p square వస్తుంది. పక్కన పెట్టండి. ఇది చూడండి, p q కామన్ కాదు, సేమ్ కాబట్టి క్యాన్సిల్ 1 plus 1 2, 2 by 2 అంటే 1. సో మేబీ సెకండ్ ఆప్షన్. అండ్ నెక్స్ట్ 2 into p power 4 by 2p square. Yes, because p equal to q. 2 cancel, p square cancel, and here p square is the remaining. Next, p and q are same. So p square, q square also same. So 2 by p square. So which option satisfies the answer 1? That is only second option. So that's why the correct answer is second option. So using substitution also you can do it very quickly. Okay, without substitution also you can do it directly, but you have to know this triplet. This triplet is very very easy. P square minus q square and 2pq and p square plus q square forms a triplet. Okay. Next question. Fourth one. ABC invested their capitals in the ratio of 2:3:5. Okay. So ABC principals or capitals of ABC are in the ratio of 2:3:5. And the ratio of the months for which ABC invested, that is the time periods of B and C are in the ratio of 4:2:3. What about the shares ratio? C gets a share of profit which is 1,47,000 rupees more than that of A. Then what is the share of the profit? So to find out this, you have to find out the ratio of the profits. Okay, here profits, here you have to take amounts. Okay, that's simple. 1 minute. Amounts. Okay, generally what is the formula for share of profits? Or profit equal to amount into time. Yes, so that's why profit ratio of A, B and C is equal to multiplication of these values. 2 into 4 8, 3 into 2 6, 5 into 3 50. Now what he was given, C gets a share of profit which is more than that of A. A profit is 8 parts and B profit is 15 parts. How much C more than A? 7 parts. This 7 parts is given as 1,47,000 rupees. So what about one part? 7 2 7 ones, 21,000 rupees. But what you have to find out? Share of B. Share of B equal to 6 parts. Yes or no? Share of B is 6 parts. One part is this. So 6 parts is 6 into 21,000. That is 1,26,000 rupees. That is first option. Clear? Very very important model. ఆల్రెడీ మనకి సెప్టెంబర్ 11th ఇచ్చిన షిఫ్ట్లో కూడా ఇలాంటి మోడల్స్ వచ్చాయి. 2 క్వశ్చన్స్ వచ్చాయి పార్ట్నర్షిప్ నుంచి. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ ఫిఫ్త్ క్వశ్చన్ లాంటి మోడలే మనకి సెప్టెంబర్ 11th దాంట్లో కూడా వచ్చింది. లెట్స్ సి 5x plus 1 whole cube plus x minus 3 whole cube plus 8 into 3x minus 4 whole cube equal to 6 into 5x plus 1 into x minus 3 into 3x minus 4. Then what is the value of x? సో చాలామంది చేసేది ఏంటంటే a plus b whole cube ఫార్ములా సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేయడం, దీన్ని హోల్ క్యూబ్ చేస్తారు. నో నీడ్ ఆఫ్ దట్. ఓకే, ఐ కెన్ రైట్ దిస్ యాజ్ 8 into 3x minus 4 whole cube can be written as 2 into 3x minus 4 whole cube. Okay, and 6 can be written as 3 into 2, 5x plus 1, x minus 3 and 3x minus 4. ఇప్పుడు చాలా క్లియర్గా అబ్జర్వ్ చేయండి. ఓకే, ఇఫ్ ఐ టేక్ 5x plus 1 as a and x minus 3 as b and 2 into 3x minus 4 as c, then it is in the form of a cube plus b cube plus c cube equal to 3 into, it is a, it is b, 2 into 3x minus 4, it is what? c. When ఎప్పుడు మనకి కండిషన్ సాటిస్ఫై అవుతుంది? We have 2 conditions to satisfy this. One is a plus b plus c is 0, or another one is a equal to b equal to c. ఓకే, సో మీరు ఈ 2 కండిషన్స్లో ఏ కండిషన్ చేసినప్పుడు మనకి ఉన్న ఆప్షన్లో ఆన్సర్ వస్తుందో చూసుకోవాలి. టేక్ దిస్ కండిషన్. ఓకే, ఇఫ్ ఐ టేక్ దిస్ కండిషన్ a plus b plus c equal to 0, that is 5x plus 1 plus x minus 3 plus 2 into 3x minus 4 equal to 0. 2 into 3x 6x, 7x 12x equal to 4 into 2 8, 8 3 11, minus 11 plus 1 minus 10, but that helpote plus 10. So what is the value of x? 5 by 6. 5 by 6 option is there or not? Yes, first option. Since option is there, so this condition is sufficient. If 5 by 6 is not there, then you have to take this condition a equal to b equal to c. Clear, all of you? Okay. Next, sixth question. If the diameter of the base of a right circular cylinder is reduced by 33 1/3% and its height is doubled, then the volume of the cylinder will be. So we already did the same models in the previous shift, that is September 11th questions lo chesam ivi. Okay, what is the volume of the cylinder? Pi r square h. That means it is proportional to r square and h. Okay, so what about radius? It was decreased by 33 1/3%. 33 1/3% reduction. So it implies minus 1/3. You have to convert into fraction. What about height? It doubles. Height ఏమైంది? డబుల్ అయింది. ఓకే, ఎస్. సో కాబట్టి మీరు ఏం చేయాలి? నెక్స్ట్ initial radius and final radius. If the initial radius is 3, what about final radius? One part decrease, so it becomes 2. Clear? Next, since r square, again you have to take radius, so 3 parts become 2 parts. What about height? It becomes doubled. One part ఉండేది ఏమైంది? Double, 2 parts అయింది. What about volume? Product of all these values. Yes, 3 into 3 into 1, 9. That is initial volume. 2 into 2 into 2. That is 8. It is the final volume. What you have to find out? Percentage change or volume of the cylinder will be decrease or increase or what? So initial volume 9 parts and final volume is 8 parts. How much it decrease? 1 part decrease. So definitely answer is decrease. Only option having decrease is first option. So directly pettiyochu. Otherwise, if you want to find out the exact value of the percentage, how much it decrease? 1 part. 1 part is a reduction. Upon what about initial? 9 parts into 100. 1 by 9 into 100 means 11. 1 by 9 percentage. That means fraction converted into mixed fraction. Clear? That's it. Next, 7th one. HCF of two numbers is 21 and their LCM is 221 times the HCF. If one of the numbers lies between 200 and 300, then the sum of the digits of the other number yokka sum of the digits. Okay. Clear? So how do you find out? Here HCF of the two numbers is 21. That's why let the numbers are 21A and 21B. Since HCF of the two numbers is 21, that's why the numbers become what? 21A and 21B, and where A, B are co-prime or relatively prime. Okay, co-prime numbers. So here 21A and 21B are the two numbers, and what about the LCM of these two numbers? 21A into B, which is equal to 221 times the HCF. What is the HCF? 21. So 21 cancel. So what is the value of AB? It is equal to 221, and AB are co-prime. Since AB are co-prime and it follows the condition product of these two numbers is 221. So what are those two numbers? Definitely we have only one possibility. What is that possibility? 13 into 17. 13 into 17 is equal to 221, and the numbers are relatively prime or co-prime. Okay, so kabatti numbers emotay, that's why the numbers are 21 into 13 and 21 into 17. So 21 into 13, it is how much? 273. 21 into 17, that is 357. So these are the two numbers. So what he was given? One number lies between 200 and 300. So which number lies between 200 and 300? This is the one number. But you have to find out sum of the digits of the other number, that means this number. In this number, what is the sum of the digits? 3 plus 5 plus 7. That is 15. So 15 means fourth option is the correct answer. Clear everybody? That's it. You have to follow this procedure only. Next, 8th one. Very, very important model. We already discussed the same model in September 11th shift also, but it took a lot of time when you proceed in normal way. But I told the tree diagram for this model. Yes. So let's see the problem. 2/3 of the number of employees of a company are males and the rest are females. If 3/8 of the male employees and 2/3 of female employees, 2/3 కాదు ఇది 2/5. Okay, let's check it out. 2/5. 2/5 of the female employees are are temporary employees, and the total number of permanent employees are 740. Then 7/15 of the total number of employees exceeds the number of temporary female employees by how much? ఎంత అని అడుగుతున్నాను. వెరీ వెరీ టఫ్ మోడల్ when you proceed in general way, but it is very easy when you proceed in my trick. Okay, I told you the trick also. So you have to draw the tree diagram in a clear manner. Okay, so let's see that. Two-third of the, so here what about employees? Here there are employees. In employees we have male and female, male employees and female employees. Very good. Next, in male employees we have temporary employees and permanent employees, temporary employees and permanent employees. In female also we have temporary and permanent. Okay, so this is the tree diagram. So next you have to write down the values. Two-third of the employees are males. So if employees are 3, in that 2 employees are male and remaining, that is 1 employee is female. Okay, next, 3/8 of the male employees, 3/8 of the male employees are temporary. Here males are 2, but here 3/8. If 8 male employees are there, 3 male employees are temporary. Yes, but here 2 is there, so that's why I have to multiply 4, because you have to get 8. Here if I multiply with 4, here also 4, here also 4. Okay, so out of 8 male employees, 3 are temporary and remaining, that is 5 are permanent. Clear? Very good. Next condition, that is 2/5 of the male employees are temporary. That means out of 2/5 female, out of 5 female employees, so 2 are temporary. Yes, but here we have how many female employees? 4. Yes, that's why here if I multiply with 5, out of 5 employees, 2 female employees are temporary, 2 are temporary. Okay, but 5 is multiplied with 4 here, so that's why here also out of 5, here 2, so remaining 3 members are permanent. Okay, but since 5 is multiplied with 4 into 1, 4, here also I will multiply with 4. Clear? So 4 to multiply cheyali. Clear? But if you observe clearly, for this 1 into 4 I multiply with 5, so that's why I have to multiply with 5 here, here also 5, here also 5, here also 5. Clear? That's it. This is the tree diagram for this problem. So how many temporary male employees are there? 3 into 5, 15. Permanent, 5 into 5, 25. 4 into 2, 8 female temporary. 4 into 3, 12 male. 12 permanent female. What about total employees? 5 into 3 into 4, that is 60. Clear? Now what he was given? The total number of permanent employees. What about permanent employees? 25 plus 12, that is 37. 37 parts, that is 37 parts is given as 740. Yes, 37 parts is given as 740 members. So what about one part? One part is 20 members. Clear? Or 20 employees. Okay, but now what you have to find out? Find out cheyali. 7/5 of the total number of employees. Total number of employees are 16. 7/15 of 60. 7/15 of 60 means it is how much? 15/4. So that is 28 parts. Exceeds the number of temporary female. Temporary female is how many? 12. Sorry, temporary female is 8. Sorry. It is 28. Temporary female are 8 female temporary employees. So you have to find out the difference between these two. It is 28 parts and it is 8 parts. What is the difference or what is the excess? 20 parts. Yes. So if one part is 20, what about 20 parts? That is 20 into 20. that is 400 employees. How much? Total 400 employees. Ekkadundamma? Which option it has 400? Third option. So if you draw the tree diagram very clear manner, then definitely you can solve it in very less time. But you have to practice these models. Without practice, you can't solve this model in quicker time. Okay. So please practice more number of models. Clear? Next problem also in the same manner. Let's see. Next problem. Ninth one. In a class, 83 1/3% of the number of students are girls and the rest are boys. If 60% of the number of boys and 80% of the number of girls are present, then what percentage of the total number of students in the class is absent? ఎంతమంది absent అయ్యారు? So here we have in that tree diagram total students in that male and female, that is boys and girls. In boys present and absent, in girls also present and absent are there. But you have to first know the fractions for the percentages. 83 1/3 percentage. So 83 1/3 percentage can be written as 50 plus 33 1/3 percentage. Yes, 50 percentage means 1/2. 33 1/3 means 1/3. So what about this? Total 5/6. Okay. Similarly, 60% means 3/5. And 80% means 4/5. Now I have all the fractions. Clear? So now I have to draw the tree diagram. What is a tree diagram? Total number of students. Total number of students. Out of total number of students, we have boys and girls. In boys and girls, we have present and absent. And in girls also, we have present and absent. Okay. 83 1/3 percentage of students are girls. Out of 6 total students, 5 are girls. What about remaining? 1. 1 is boy. Okay. Next, 60% of the number of boys are present. That means out of 5 boys, 3 are present. Out of 5 boys, 3 are present. But here we have only 1 boy is there. Yes, we have only 1 boy is there. So I have to multiply with 5. So out of 5 boys, how many boys are present? 3 boys are present. So what about the absent? 2. But since here I am multiplying with 5, here also multiplying with 5. Here also multiplying with 5. Next, 80% of the number of girls are present. That means out of 5 girls, 4 girls are present. Out of 5 girls, 4 are present, 1 is absent. But here 5 is multiplied with 5. So here also you have to multiply with 5. Clear? Here also you have to multiply with 5. So what he was given? What do you want to find out? What percentage of the total number of students in the class is absent? So what about the number of students absent? 2, and 1 into 5 is 5. So total how many students are absent? 7 students are absent. Out of total number of students, 6 into 5, that is 30 into 100. So that is equal to how much? It is equal to 0 0 cancel, 70/3 percentage. 70/3 percentage is nothing but 23 1/3 percentage. Yes, that's it. So which option? Second option is the correct answer. Very, very important model. So if you read or if you understand this tree diagram, definitely you can solve it in very less time. Next, 10th question and last question for this session. See this. A man starts from his house and traveling at 30 km per hour. Traveling at 30 km per hour, he reaches his office late by 10 minutes. And traveling at 24 kmph, he reaches his office late by 18 minutes. ద డిస్టెన్స్ ఫ్రమ్ హిస్ హౌస్ టు హిస్ ఆఫీస్. చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ మోడల్ ఇది. సో వెన్ హీ వాజ్ ట్రావెలింగ్ ఎట్ 30 kmph, he reaches his office but he was late by 10 minutes. He understood, okay, నేను 10 నిమిషాలు లేట్గా వచ్చాను, సో నేను కొంచెం ఫాస్ట్ అవ్వాలి అని అనుకున్నాడు. కానీ కొన్ని కారణాల వల్ల మళ్ళీ లేట్ అయ్యాడు. ఎందుకు? వాడి స్పీడ్ కూడా తగ్గిపోయింది. ఈ వాజ్ ట్రావెలింగ్ ఎట్ 24 kmph. 30లో వెళ్ళినప్పుడే 10 నిమిషాలు లేట్ అయినాడు, 24లో వెళ్ళినప్పుడు ఖచ్చితంగా ఇంకా ఎక్కువ లేట్ అవుతాడు. ఎంత లేట్ అయ్యాడు? 18 minutes లేట్ అయ్యాడు. ఓకే, దెన్ వాట్ ఈస్ దట్? డిస్టెన్స్ from his house to office, or what is the distance between office to his house. I'll tell you the direct formula because it is very very important model in all the competitive exams. Distance between house to home is equal to product of the velocities by difference of the velocities into difference of the times. Okay, here the velocities are in kilometer per hour. Yes, so what about the velocities? 30. And what about other velocity? 24. Difference 30 minus 24, that is 6. What is the difference of the times? One takes 10 minutes and another one takes 18 minutes. What about the difference? 8 minutes. But here you have to convert them into hours. So 8 by 60 hours. Clear? 31s, 32s. Calculation is very very important. 31s, 32s, 2 ones, 2 12s, 6 into 2, 2 into 8, 16 km, 16 kilometers. That is fourth option is the correct answer. That's it. Okay, so we have so many methods also, but I don't want to tell all the methods because this formula is very very important and you can easily remember this formula. Okay, కాబట్టి maximum formula గుర్తుంచుకోవడానికి ట్రై చేయండి. Okay, so with this I'll conclude this session, and in the next session I'll tell you the next 10 questions of the September 12th shift. Okay, thank you very much and have a good day. All the very best. Jai Hind.